I'm Gaurav and welcome to my channel with today's topic for CBDC. In other words, Central Bank Digital Currency. If you are new to this channel, I am so glad you are here. My name is Gaurav and I simplify interesting topics such as these. So if this interests you, consider subscribing to new content on my channel and ring the bell to get notified when my new videos post up. So today's video is about the buzz of central banks' digital currency. But let me simplify by giving few insights about this whole new launch. After months of talk and all, the RBI rolled out this digital rupee, the central bank digital currency or CBDC on November 1st. A talk of this digital rupee has been going on since our finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced it during her budget in 2022 in Feb. At that time, she had said that digital rupee would be launched this year or the next. The launch is being carried out in two phases. One, in the first phase, the digital rupee will be launched in the wholesale segment. The second phase, likely to take in a few months' time, will see that the digital rupee being launched in the retail segment also, like in a closed user group of customers and merchants. Now, as per the RBI, 9 banks are involved. Major ones: SBI, Bank of Baroda, Union Bank, HDFC, ICICI, Kotak Bank, Yes Bank, and all of the major ones are there. As they will participate in the pilot, which has already started. Now coming on to more details. Here a look at what CBDC is and how it will work. I can explain more details. And did I clarify what is CBDC? Central Bank Digital Currency. Good. So RBI explains CBDC as legal tender issued by the central bank, but in a digital form. It's same as the fiat currency, exchangeable, one-to-one with the fiat currency. Only its form is different, right? In simple terms, CBDC is basically the digital version in an electronic form of fiat currency. For India, that would be its domestic currency, rupee. Now another detail, explaining the difference between a digital rupee and using a mobile wallet. In case of the digital rupee, instead of holding a note, you will be holding a digital currency in your phone, and it would be with the central bank. Key point here. From there it will be transferred to any merchant. Importantly, it is fully backed by the sovereign, that's RBI or the country. Also, as explained, it would appear as a liability, that's the currency in circulation, on central bank's balance sheet. Though the idea of CBDC is inspired by our Bitcoin, they are different from crypto assets in two ways, broadly speaking, which is the crypto do not possess a legal status and is not issued by the state. Many countries have expressed interest in CBDCs. However, only a few have managed to progress beyond the pilot stage of developing their own CBDCs. So it's a great step for India. As per the RBI, the central banks across the world have revealed that 86% were actively researching the potential of digital currency, while 60% were experimenting with the technology only, and 14% has deployed. So, also I'll clear a few jargons. Fiat is the bank and government controlled money, regular notes that we have. CBDC is also bank and government control. Gold is also bank and government control. Now, crypto and Bitcoin, you can say, are more of independent, not under state control. How will CBDCs be beneficial? That is the important thing. There are multiple benefits in using CBDCs. That's the key for this initiative. Introduction of CBDCs has been a potential to provide significant benefits such as reduced dependency on cash. How will that help? It's a higher scenario due to lower transactional costs, reduced settlement risk, right? Introduction of CBDCs would also possibly lead to a more robust and efficient, because it will be more trusted as a legal tender-based payment option. You with me till now? As CBDCs are a digital form, the dependency on paper will reduce, so it will be benefit to the environment. Another advantage of CBDCs over conventional digital transactions come from the blockchain infra, latest one, which makes CBDC payments final and instantaneous. This reduces the settlement risk right where the money has gone from your account but not reached the receiver. You can trace all this. This is of particular importance on a system which is like interbank. Physical locations are different, where the sender and the receiver accounts are like in two different banks, physical locations again. Now more to discuss with why CBDC when there is UPI. When they deposit your money in your bank, your cash, which was a liability of the RBI, becomes a liability of the bank in which you put it, and it pays a small interest. UPI makes use of the balance held with the banks, even though deposits up to 5 lakhs are insured by the bank, right? Default or a delay in paying your money, CBDC is held with the central bank. That's the big difference. CBDC carries lower risk since you are directly dealing with the central bank. It does not require an intermediary bank to settle the transaction. Also, a key point which I thought in sharing into this video, comparing to bank balance, the cash has one more advantage. One more. Can you guess? You should have something by now. It's anonymity. Still, a lot of transactions happen in cash because cash doesn't leave a digital trail and provides that anonymity. That can still be curtailed slowly with defining limits of cash usage for specific public sector. The use of CBDCs could also lead to a further shift in cashless economy. The use of CBDCs will give a boost to government's call for cashless payment, a positive change. That's the banking scenario. Further, as more and people opt for CBDCs, it could benefit cross-border remittances. Overall, the cost of transaction would reduce for businesses, as we have seen in UPI scenario, and all the banks and government. It's also very important that CBDCs are programmable. Yes, they mean you can program it so you may not be allowed to buy certain things with it. They can put a timer on it, so you will have to spend it within a certain time or limit. You are restricted from sending it to, say, certain places or certain people. That is the main difference as we finally realize what all it is. So finally, as all went well about the rupees 275 crore in bonds settled via wholesale CBDC on the very first day of the pilot project. So these were a few basics of what CBDC is. Be sure to like and subscribe my channel for updates to this topic, plus host of other topics. Beyond this, if you are interested in more of these videos, do comment below, and thank you for following this video till the end. Bye-bye.